Greetings, zero viewers and also viewers who are watching later. Welcome to Karl's Chicken Channel. Monday Night Raw Chicken. Excuse me. I don't know what ever has gotten into my lungs. So, welcome. Let's start a thing. Let's see. How was your week? Oh. Hello, one viewer. Welcome to the chat, second viewer. Whoa. Welcome, everyone. Monday Night Raw Chicken, here we are. We got WWE on the TV. Oh, we got a like. Here comes Obafemi, starting off Raw big with the biggest guys. Make sure I don't know any of these security guys. Don't think so. Oh, my bad. What's up, Nick? Oh, we got 8 people. What's up, everybody? Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Karl's Chicken Channel. We're doing Monday Night Raw Chicken right now. Watching Monday Night Raw, talking about chicken. And I got a cat. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. We got a chat with the cat. I'm not going to eat raw chicken, no. If that would get my subscriber count up, maybe. We got 17 people in the chat right now. What's up, everybody? Say hello in the chat. Also, hit like and subscribe. I'll show the cat again. Reported? Yes, cats are the best. Cats rule and dogs drool. Come here, cat. Come here, buddy. Come here. Say hi to the chat. Say hi to the chat. Why won't you say hi to the chat? Oh, there's another one. He's getting jealous. So you're going to report me for not eating raw chicken? You should report me if I was eating raw chicken. Does my cat have a hat? Nah. Rick the puppy? Yeah, I'll sure. That's what I'm gonna do. That's the whole. If we get 100 viewers, I'll eat the cat. Rick the puppy is pretty cool. He's very energetic, that dog. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Thanks everyone for hopping in the chat. You are appreciated. Dear Mama, You all appreciate it. Right? Right? Little Tupac impression. That's good for the chat, right? Tupac impressions. There's another rider. Alright. I had to switch cords because my phone was gonna die. I think so, Nick. I think so. There's talk of doing that on Wednesday. All right, your week was good. I'm so glad. My week's been fine. My week would be better if you guys would all hit like and subscribe. I know you already have. Hey, Christy. The Lanzalottes are in the house. And Brock Lesnar's in the house with Paul E. Dangerously. Oh, did Brock split his jeans? I don't think he did this time. Let me see what happened this week. We can talk about what happened this week. Oh, I had my wrestling match. $50 if I answer this riddle correctly. Oh my god. Okay. What if I get it wrong though? If there's some like caveat, I'm not interested. So, Brock brought a bunch of cops to the ring, and they're getting in. Yo, Mike. What's up, bud? Thanks for stopping by. And then you don't get the 50. I figured that much, but I just figured maybe you were going to like report the channel or something if I didn't get it right. Some kind of punishment. Burning Beard. I don't know Burning Beard, but he's in here now, and I guess you're a part of the group now. Welcome, Burning Beard. If you're 79, like I'm 80. Maybe we're around the same age. My beard's not burning though. It's salt and pepper ish. No. Okay. All right. What's the riddle? Come on. Oh God. Nah. No. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Bananas, right? That's what you wanted me to say? Bananas. Carpetbagger disciple. Welcome. Nice. I'm glad. See, okay, so hold on. Hold on. Yes, Raw Chicken Family. That's what we're talking. That's the Raw Chicken Family. We're like the Dudleys. Hold on. Why would you... I thought about getting a chicken mask. That would probably get people's attention. But what am I going to do in a chicken mask? I mean, I got the Dudley thing going on here. That's something, you know. All right, so it's ironic that you said that about and the other person said something about bananas too. They said some gibberish about bananas, and then you have this riddle about bananas. Yeah, I mean, I guess whatever gets engagement, you know. Alright, so the riddle is one banana got to the nutter banana, and he was playing chess, and then one banana got to the trash can. And what was the first banana doing? Super Chicken cartoon. Yeah, it was just like I was like, I was eating a chicken sandwich one day, and I was like, you know what? I need something to name my channel after, and I like the way Karl's Chicken Channel sounds. Just sometimes you just gotta like settle on something, you know. The 6 foot man eating chicken is an old sideshow gag, is it? Like I could like bite the heads off of chickens, like a geek, like a circus geek. Thank you, Fernandez. I appreciate that. It's not, it counts. We're trying to get to 500. We're almost at 200 now. I think we're just starting out. I go live every Monday, and I do a review of a chicken sandwich every Friday. Get Captain a top hat. He can introduce you before you take that first bite. Yeah, he'd be great in that role, right? Step right up. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, every time I run these, I usually get a couple of subscribers. It's nice. It's creeping. It's not. There's nothing. It's just slow and steady. It's like every time I post a video, I get a couple likes, and then every once in a while, a couple more, and then a couple more, and then I go live and I get a couple. So it's just slow and steady. There's no rush. I like being able to talk to everybody in the chat, not having like so many people that I can't talk to them. Yeah, I mean it is what it is right now. It's even at the level of like professional YouTubers, like they're not, they're yeah, exactly. I'm using more of like a hybrid for my channel. Like I do want to do shorts because I think shorts are. Thanks, Mike. I kind of just like settled on a format and I just stick to the format. That's kind of how I like to do my matches too. My goal at first was but Femi just botched this power bomb. He had to pick him up all over again. Oh. Oba's mad. Yeah, one of my favorite YouTubers is the Angry Video Game Nerd. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen him. He's been around for a while, and I don't think he posted like daily ever. I think he would post like weekly, and his shit is so funny, and he goes to like Hollywood levels with his editing. And I know he went to film school and stuff, and I actually did go to school for some stuff with film and TV, but this was way back. So like I'm trying to kind of make a hybrid, I think, channel like that's like a mix of like live shorts and episodes. It's just fun this way, and hopefully like it'll grow and my content. I won't run out of content to make, and I'll keep getting more creative with the episodes. But yeah, so Philly Captain's been very influential because with him it's like Yeah, exactly. It's at least right now I can talk to everybody, and nobody gets lost in the feed. Yes, shorts are a good way to present old content. You're right. I need to think. I need to think like that. What? Do what? Say, can you like say this? Fuck you. Say that, please. Why? How about? I mean, I might. Will I get canceled if I do that? Why would you want me to say that? Oh, okay. Fuck you. There you go. So yeah, okay. So yeah, Philly Captains, and then I'm doing Grimm's channel, which is crazy popular worldwide, and I take pointers from him and John because yeah, let me know if anybody needs any video clips of me saying random things. Let's let's go. So yeah, Cinemassacre, Angry Video Game Nerd, Philly Captain, Grimm's Toy Show. Between those three, I'd like to find my own place. Not that I'll ever be able to. I don't know. The whole everyday thing. No, I'm not gonna show my room. It's my room. I don't want you people knowing what my room looks like. Maybe someday get to know you. This room. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you back here. How's that? I'll show you over back here. The chicken light. My tapestry back there. You can see that. Oh, see my storage bins over there. Don't look at my storage bins. I'm glad the beard guy finds this funny. At least somebody does. 7 people in the chat. What's up? It's pretty small. It's just a little bedroom. I have a TV, laptop, everything's like right here. Little desk area. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining and stopping by and hanging out. All right, well, yeah, thanks for stopping by, Fernandez. We appreciate it. Hope to see you next time. So my heavyweight match goes up soon. I believe it is in the next episode, which would be what's Monday? No, maybe Thursday. Might go up Thursday. He tries to time. So I'm the co-main event of Sucka Slam, which is our version of SummerSlam. No, today? No, I don't think so. we got like one really loud clap of thunder, and that was like it. But it was like so loud, I thought it might have been a bomb or something, explosion. It was like, it was really close, and there wasn't anything before it or after. It was just random one hit of lightning, and it was really close. What are my thoughts on LeBron James joining the Philadelphia 76ers? I think it brings something to Philadelphia, which I'm all for. Um, I think it's pretty cool. I can be a bandwagon fan sometimes. I mean, I don't know. Now that I don't really drink anymore, it's a little harder. But back when I used to drink, man, it was like, oh yeah, I'm the biggest sports fan in the world. Let's go. Oh man, 20 minutes of hail? Cars get messed up? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hope you got a carport or a garage or something. Nice. Yeah, we didn't really have much anything here. Hopefully it cools off. I can't stand this heat, man. And I know we got a whole month of August left, but I'm done. I'm so done. No, your cars were out too? Alright, so we get now on Raw tonight on the wrestling that's on the TV. We have Alpha Academy Wrestling division. We've got Braun Breaker squaring up with Otis. Cooled off from the rain, thank goodness. I don't even know why I talk about wrestling. It's just, I guess, feel like a filler. Just feel like I need to say something. It's like, oh, well, this is what's happening on wrestling, and it's always just something boring. Trying to get the crowd riled up, and they're just dead. So yeah, I mean, my match goes up probably Thursday, and I can't really say anything about it, obviously, because it hasn't been aired yet, so I don't want to give anything away. I don't want to say anything really about it, but I'd love to, but yet. So yeah, I think the plan is to go to Asbury Park with Captain on Wednesday, and I'll probably wind up shooting my episode somewhere down there with him. And then Thursday I got wrestling again. It's micro wrestling ethical. Yeah, I guess so. I'm comfortable talking about a lot of things. So Burning Beard asks, is micro wrestling ethical? I think I might need to change the question on there to that. Yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, I know, like, if I needed to film on Wednesday and we're together on Wednesday, I know he won't have any problem being in my video. And then I'm gonna have to push him around to make his video, so we'll be a little, just like we did in Atlantic City, which was so much fun. Even with a broken leg, that was fun. I don't know that the industry really has any opinion on that. Um, I think that the industry, like, you're talking about the industry, like like the old school heads, because I think if you ask the old school heads, they would say, um, they would say yes, because wrestling should be all shapes and sizes. But if you ask WWE now, which is the industry, they own the industry. I don't know. I They obviously don't have any. They used to have Hornswoggle, which, I mean, you do have to have like a separate weight class, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. This is a tough. This is a tough question. I mean, I think that like the whole like tossing part is unethical. You know. Um, yeah, I sang it too in my head. Watch the weird. I can't say it. Watch the wheelchair, please. It's really hard to say. Watch the wheelchair, please. They actually had micro wrestling in the town I live at like last night. I didn't go. Yeah, that would be a good shirt. And give him he doesn't even need a megaphone. The Kramer brothers. I like this little YouTube community that it's like I almost feel like we're like a cable access channel. We're all a bunch of little cable access channels and we all kind of work together, support each other. It's nice. I miss cable access television with like the call-in and everything. I've seen some guys on here that have like a number at the bottom that you can call in and talk. That would be funny. I think that would be really funny, you know. Tonight's topic is whatever, you know, call in and people can prank call and, you know, like whatever. Edge with Paul Bearer. Edge with Paul Bearer. Oh yeah. Or like Monsoon and the Brain on the boardwalk. Yes. Dude, I just got into the algorithm like today of like prank calls on YouTube. There is like a whole lot of old videos of people prank calling local access channels. And it is so fucking funny. I remember doing that with a friend of mine when I was like, oh man, 12. No, I don't have Battletoads. On what, on Game Pass? I could. I have Game Pass. I haven't played it. It's multiplayer, right? Kane was chasing them. Kane was chasing Paul Bearer and Edge. I don't remember that. Raw Chicken Family. Represent. I love it. The Crank Yankers Batman call is great. Oh, the Crank Yankers. Oh. Battletoads was rare. For some reason, that made me think of Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Because the last time I went to the barcade in Philly, they had Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, and I thought that was really cool. Prank, dude. I grew up on the Jerky Boys, the OJ call during the Bronco chase. The funniest part for me is that, like, it's the same, most of the time it's the same guy and the same people answering, and they don't hear it in the voice. They don't hear that it's the same person, and then they, like, ask a serious question and they start answering like it's a serious question, and then they just start blurting out obscenities. It's freaking great. There's this one of, like, it's like a Nation of Islam one or something. It's just like, these people are just relentless. Somebody said something before there that oh yeah, the Raw Chicken Family, and then what was the other thing? He said, watch the wheelchair, please. So we got, all right, Nick. Clearly you're an idea guy. So I'm glad you're over here, because I'm an idea guy. Did I ever hear the OJ call? No, I don't think so. Oh no, this Hoosie is trying to interfere in the match. Why would she do such a thing? Nah, I should put it on though. A hobo t-shirt idea? Yeah, he kind of dropped the no good Nick thing. I don't know why. Oh, he's got a nice, what is that? Scar? Oh. Alright, maybe if I get bored enough with wrestling, I'll put that on. We'll just listen to prank calls. I remember so I remember the Todd Tucky infomercials, and I remember my one friend had them taped, I think, and we would just watch them. Yeah, it was. And I just remember being a kid and seeing the local access channel and being like, oh man, it's so cool that these guys are doing this. You know, there's like nobody in the live studio audience, you know. But yet they're on TV. And it's, some of their stuff's funny. It's great that we have YouTube now, because it just takes all the, you know, anybody can do this. Yeah, anybody can do it. And anybody can make a crap channel too, you know. Anybody can eat chicken sandwiches, you know. Guy gets on the air with Peter Jennings during the OJ chase and does an Amos and Andy voice, and they just let him talk. Oh, is that the guy like the Baba Booey thing? He's like Baba yells Baba Booey at the end? Or no? Is that something different? Caller ID killed the prank calls. Yeah, but I mean, there was always ways to get around that. I did it. I prank called a radio show one time when we were younger. I feel a little bad about it now. But not really, you know. Just a little bit. Some guy on AM radio, I think his name was Skip. I just remember that because I remember, you know, trying to talk to him and like, hey Skip, you know, like trying to sound like a normal person. I don't remember what I said or what I did. I just remember everyone was laughing and like I was ashamed to have wasted this poor guy's airtime and his life's dream. Al Michaels had to tell Peter Jennings it was a fake call. That's called getting worked, brother. That's great. Alright, I'm getting rid of this. And we've already determined that micro wrestling is, I think we've determined that it's ethical. I think that's the question of the night. Is micro wrestling ethical? I also really like, this is a little more obscure, but like, times when, like broadcast hijackings, they're really interesting to me. Like people used to like actually hijack networks and broadcast their thoughts to people, and yeah, it's just weird. Piper and Orton shaving the Haiti kid's head was hilarious. Bob Orton, I guess you're talking about, and I don't know who's the Haiti kid. What? Yeah, there's really not much funny in wrestling anymore. They have a couple like comedy characters, and that's about it. And everything else is just like, I'm going to fight you. I want your belt title thing. No, you can't have my belt title thing. I'm going to fight you. Let's see, prank calls. Talking about prank calls. So Jerky Boys classics, obviously. Crank Yankers was good. Crank Yankers was good. I remember this one where it's like a guy trying to sell newspapers, I think. And the guy, he keeps getting to say the same thing over and over and over again. Like, he's like, the record. The what? The record. The what? The record. And as soon as he starts getting frustrated, he lets him go. He lets him go a little bit. And then he's like, the what? It takes him all the way back. Who was the wrestling manager that always wore a turban in the 80s? I know Mike knows that one. I'll tell you, though. Oh, God, what was his name? Shit. My friend actually dresses up like him at the, yes, the Grand Wizard. That's it. The Grand Wizard. He wore like sunglasses, right? Or like a one sunglass thing, like he was a Cyclops. Yeah, my friend Victor dresses up like him at the WrestleMania party every year that my old boss has. Yeah, I didn't have it this past year, and he didn't have it during COVID, but I got to wrestle there a couple times, and it was awesome. One of the bigger crowds that I've wrestled in front of, honestly. Other than YouTube audiences. Huh. Oh, the cats are hissing at each other. What's the matter? What are you doing? Why are you doing it? So I guess the Grand Wizard's real name is Ernie Roth. Mike says, Ernie Roth, he worked for Ed Farhat, the Sheik, in Detroit, too. So you're talking about the original Sheik, not the Iron Sheik. The Wiz. Oh, the Grand Wizard, yeah. Gold standard of promos. Captain Lou, yeah. Yeah, apparently, Captain Lou was like very OCD, from what I understand. He would constantly go through his wallet and make sure that his money was all facing the same way. That's my Lou Albano story. And my friend Joe Rags His hair was or is really long, and when he has it down, he magically turns into Captain Lou Albano somehow. Hey, it's the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. Dude. He looks great. Jeez. Yo, Jimmy Hart. Yo, who saw Legends House? Who has watched Legends House? WWE Legends House. If you haven't, go watch it. Eh. Yeah. Yeah, I think he was responsible for bringing her into the WrestleMania, whenever that was, whichever WrestleMania it was. What was I going off about there? Captain Lou, managers. I don't know. WWE got their dander up. What does that mean? Brent calls. Oh, yeah. It must be the adrenaline from the wrestling. It's got the cats all fired up, trying to fight each other. So was he? I guess if he rarely interfered, he was probably a babyface manager then, huh? What the hell was I thinking about? Oh, I hate that. Oh yeah, what's it called? The Legends House. Jimmy Hart was on that show. It was a bunch of old vets in a house together, like a reality show, and it was so good. I think Pat Patterson was in it, and he wound up like coming out publicly at the end of it. Like everybody knew he was gay for like forever, but like he never publicly came out, and then he like came out at the end of that show, and it was like all emotional and shit. Think what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. It's a piece of shit or not. I don't know. I don't fucking know. You never know these days. Seems like probably. Does that make him not a human being? No. But I don't know. But anyway, Jimmy the Mouth of the South Hart was on that show, and he would like only eat something. What is Jimmy Mouth of the South Hart's diet consist of?
Jimmy Hart has mentioned preferring vegetables and pasta, as well as beans with cornbread and turnip greens.
No.
Some anecdotes suggest a very limited diet of baked beans and potatoes.
Yeah, baked beans and potatoes. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Yeah, I know there was a bunch of like shady stuff going on back there, and who knows if it still goes on behind the scenes, you know? Jimmy Hart had a real #1 record with a group called the Gentrys Keep on Dancing. That's pretty impressive. I think I saw something that he helped write, or he wrote somebody's song. I don't remember. It wasn't It wasn't Hogan. Because, no. What I saw about Hogan's song was that it was, oh, sorry, I missed that comment there. Whose signature move was the heart punch? Stan the Man Hansen. I saw that Rick Derringer's song "Real American" wasn't originally written for Hogan. I don't know. Nine people in the chat, 8 likes. If you haven't, hit like and subscribe. Wyndham and Rotunda. The song "Keep on Dancing" was? Oh, Hogan's song. Huh. Yeah, I was watching a video compilation of Lord Alfred Hayes in the 70s. You guys ever see that stuff? Heel Lord Alfred Hayes. I was impressed. What's a 60s song? Real American? Or Wyndham and Rotunda? That sounds like a fucking 60s song. Yeah, it was in Florida. That's where he was. Guy's name was like Robinson, something Robinson, Billy Robinson. Keep on dancing. Oh yeah, I know. It's like a disco song, ain't it? Or no, I'm thinking of "You Make Me Feel Like Dancing." But yeah, the way that Lord Alfred Hayes, even before he was a manager, when he was an actual wrestler, like, I like when wrestlers make you question their sanity. I think that's a it's kind of like an unspoken nuance to wrestlers, is like the crazy factor. Obviously, with my character, I leaned into that. Billy Robinson, yeah, legendary shooter. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I never heard of him actually before that. Before I saw these videos on Lord Alfred Hayes, but when he really starts going off, I really question the man's sanity. He just does not look like he's there, And I like that in wrestling. It makes me feel uncomfortable, and that's what it's supposed to do. What is a shooter in wrestling? Like a grappler, like a legit wrestler. So like a collegiate wrestler, I'd say. So wrestling started in the circuses, right? And from what I understand, in the circuses you had the strongman competitions, and then you had the gymnastic competitions. And you also had the clowns, which it kind of, some elements of that is in wrestling too. So you know, you had they all kind of converged into wrestling. You know, they for a while, like the only wrestlers were, you know, the grapplers, the shooters, leg breaker. Yeah, yeah, they're like UFC fighters, basically. Legit fighters that'll fuck you up. Um, which is, you know, wrestling's such a weird environment because there's a lot of people that aren't like that. There's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of like theater kids. Jack Briscoe was a shooter. Was he the one that was? No, that's Gerald Briscoe. He was the one that was Vince McMahon's friend. And then there was the younger Briscoes. Not related, I don't think. I don't think they're any relation. So yeah, you had the gymnastic aspect of it, you had the strongman aspect of it, and for a long time the gymnastic aspect of it really wasn't incorporated into wrestling until I'd say the 80s, maybe the 70s. You know, you had like people like Bret Hart and Owen Hart that were doing like jumping Jim Brunzell, people like that were more of like gymnasts than they were strongmen or shooters. And then you had the you know the clowns, kind of like the comedy aspect of it working its way in. Backlund was amazing. Backlund, like as a wrestler, and then when he went heel, that was my favorite. It was like, from what I heard, he was like super into like protecting his babyface character. Like he was like, oh, everything. He was like, no, I can't do that. A bit, you know, anything that wasn't, you know, approved by him, he was a stickler. So then when he did turn, he just went like full into it. Like I question. There's another one where I question whether you really lost your mind, bro. You know, like he would kind of ramble and like, and then they would kind of present it like it wasn't scripted or it wasn't expected that he was gonna freak out. Yeah. Yeah, I think unfortunately, no. I mean, I'm not responding to anybody. I'm just saying, thinking out loud that like, I think WWE, um, they don't push the envelope at all anymore with, um, with anything that could be controversial. Story I heard was Vince Sr. wanted Jack Briscoe, settled for Backlund. Yeah, I know. I don't think Vince Jr. ever was big on Backlund. I think he wanted him. That's why we put Hogan. They had to use the Iron Sheik as a as like a transitionary champion. Yeah, it's hard getting up there, man, up to the top, and then stand, like being able to stand there. I know this one guy that I wrestle with can get up there and do squats. I'm like, dude, you're crazy. He's not even in that great of shape. He's just very. You wind up like becoming one with the ring. Hmm. So yeah, what I was saying. Okay, I was talking about WWE being like very conscious about being controversial, and I guess the crazy factor that I'm talking about in a wrestler, they can't push that too much, I guess, because of reasons. And it's one of the reasons why I like wrestling where I wrestle, is because there are no restrictions on that, on expression. I mean, obviously, like the jury of public opinion will destroy you if you do something wrong these days. I think that's enough, you know. And YouTube audiences are pretty brutal. Like the not you guys, but like the general, you know, the comment section of things are ridiculous. What, you like longer than 10-15? Longer matches than 10 to 15 minutes? Nowadays, that's like a championship match. Yeah, sometimes, but sometimes those injuries are planned. You can't always trust, like, if you know, I've seen plenty of matches where somebody was selling an injury and people were, oh my god, people that I was with were like, oh, are they okay? And I'm like, yeah, he's fine. He wouldn't be continuing the match if he wasn't okay. But like, people fall for it. And I mean, I've fallen for it before. There's been times where something looks gnarly, like I don't know when it was, a couple months ago. Io Sky was like diving out of the ring like every Monday night, and she would land on her. She landed on her head like 3 weeks in a row, and I'm like, what are you doing? If something goes wrong and it's not planned, they will cut camera. Now they'll cut to a commercial. I think, you know, if something like, you know, they would just cut as soon as possible. I think there's like a, you know, a 30-second minute delay or something between the live stream and what you see. Sometimes things just, I mean, a lot, and I don't know how, I don't know how strictly managed they are with sticking to their times and sticking to their formats in their matches. But like, see, I like to plan everything. And not everyone has the same capacity for remembering things like, as I do, you know. Most people don't. I and that presents a problem in that I kind of have to tone back my OCD and like loosen the reins a little bit at times, and that's when things get confused in matches for me. The last match I had, I'm not gonna talk about it till it's over. We'll talk about it next week. Yes, Jay, it's the Monday. It's the raw chicken family, right? I think my Wi-Fi went out. Your Wi-Fi went out too? Oh, now it's back. Oh well. I don't know. It froze, and then I went out. It went back to live, and it had the option to resume. Yeah, now I'm back. I am on my phone data now, though. I don't really want to be. Let's see if that should work. Yeah, we back now. I don't know what that was all about. Welcome, Jay. How's it going? Tonight's topics include, what was it? How was your week? That was one. Oh yeah, another one was, is micro wrestling ethical? Got 10 in the chat. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That's the only thing I don't have any control over YouTube. Maybe it was the storm or something. I don't know. Got kicked out, had to go back in again. Yeah, is micro wrestling ethical, Jay? That's when we're gonna need your opinion on. Oh no, it's going out again, I think. Huh. I look like a Godzilla movie. Oh no. What is this? Jay just got back from a cool spot. Made a YouTube video with an old abandoned cabin in the woods. That's dope. When is the drunken hen going to launch the Karl's Chicken Channel chicken sandwich? I don't know, but last place I went, somebody recognized me from Captain's channel that was on the tour, and I was in the video too. I put him in the video. Mike Rowe? Micro, like little people wrestling. Yeah, little guys. There was a micro wrestling show. I thought that was a Kodiak joke for a second. I noticed that on my way home from Tom's River on Thursday that there was a lot of animals out. I think when it starts cooling a little bit, they like start thinking it's fall. I think I saw a fox and a deer. Oh, and I got pulled over too. That was great. I had no shirt on. And you know what the funny thing is? Like before I left, Jungle Jim's like, "You're just gonna ride home with no shirt on?" I'm like, "Yeah, like who cares?" He's like, "All right." And I'm thinking like, wait, and maybe that had something to do with why they pulled me over. They didn't have a shirt on. I don't know. I didn't get a ticket though. They're like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I was wrestling," and they were like, "Oh." And then when I didn't have anything on my license, nothing came up when they scanned it, so I was good to go. And it was on Route 70, man. Anybody know about Route 70? Route 70 in Jersey is a pain in the ass because it's like one lane each way, and passing's really hard anytime other than middle of the night. And I think the speed limit like the whole way is 55. Maybe it goes up to 65 in some places, but I generally go 42 to AC. But if you're going up, so there's really only one route that goes from here out there, and it's Route 70. It goes, this shore is crazy. Like how far away Tom's River is from Atlantic City. You'd think it was close, but it's not. 10 in the chat. Welcome. Hit like and subscribe. Yeah, I believe me, if there was an easier way to get there, I would do it. And like, I think I was going, I was obviously speeding, and I think I was going 70 something. I don't remember, 77. No, maybe 77, 70. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing, but I knew I was speeding, and didn't have a shirt on. That was my crime. And then and then another cop, oh yeah, so I'm driving along, and then I see a car coming at me, so far behind me, do a U-turn, and I'm like, oh, pfft, it's clearly a cop. I'm clearly getting pulled over. So I just got ready for it, and then I'm like, perfect. And then like another guy came with him, and I don't know why. And then he's like looking at my car, and like I do have a light out in the front, but it's not like a driving light. It's like a parking light, and like it's like one of them expensive ones. It's like $1,000 to replace the whole thing, and I'm not doing that. Yeah, 70 is in Cherry. It is in Cherry Hill. It dumps out in Cherry Hill, and then I get on 295 there. And Cherry Hill's like the intersection of like 70 and 73, right? Kinda. Speaking of that area, there's a really good Chinese place over there. What's expensive? What's expensive? What the hell is he talking about? What's up? You going out? Where you going?
We're gonna go get ice cream from Dunbar's. Me and Olivia.
Okay.
Some fruity ice cream, gelato shit.
Could really go for like a. Do they do anything with like the chocolate shell on it?
The dip, I'm not sure. I know they do something where they have a flavor burst like throughout the ice cream on a cone.
Just get me like a cone, a waffle cone, of like some like good ice cream, like
You want the hard ice cream or salsa?
the hard ice cream.
Because that'll stay hard until we get back.
Like something with like chocolate, like moose tracks or like. Yeah, but who cares? We have guests. Hello, guests.
8 people care.
8 people are in the chat.
I didn't tell Olivia. We're going to get ice cream from Dunbar's.
Oh, she doesn't know.
She doesn't.
Oh.
Alright, we'll be back.
Alright.
I'll watch you online.
Later. Oh, yeah, so do you still have that? Alright, Jay, I'm talking to you. Do you still have that, that stupid other mirror? I feel like people that get those cars and they leave that other mirror on there, like, you're just, like, just take it off, you know? Just take it off and throw it away. Because I don't know, for some reason that really irritates me. Geets. I know where Geets is. That's one thing we got a lot of is diners. Danhausen's got cheerleaders or something. Trying to see if I recognize anybody. I don't think I do. Jay says no. Okay, good. Hello. Hello, new viewer. Welcome. We'll play a different sound effect for Kimberly Dan Weber. Whoa. Hello. And welcome. It's not up yet, Jay. I was saying earlier, I think it goes up on Thursday. I think that's when he's posted. I think he posts on Monday and then Thursday and then a weekend day like Saturday, I think. Oh wait, hold on. We were just talking about micro wrestling, and who's that guy? What? So Danhausen has a bunch of little guys with him right now. Yeah, there's been sound effects this whole time. You haven't heard? I'm guessing it seems like more people are making their way over here from John's channel. That's nice. So there's little guys on wrestling, but they're just kind of like props. I mean, that's kind of what they always were in wrestling, at least in WWF or WWE. You know, who remembers the match where it was like the little Kings versus was it Doink? Was it Little Clowns versus Little Kings? Oh, that was so good. Yeah, it seems like every week there's like a couple more people from John's channel coming over here. That's awesome. We definitely welcome any and all viewers from all walks of life. Doesn't matter. I mean, we're in New Jersey, but, you know, we're technically from PA and Philly, so we don't exclude anyone here, even New Yorkers. I saw a hilarious thing today. It was like, The Sopranos is amazing. It's a shame Italians aren't real or something like that. And I almost died. Hey, nice. Yeah, we just, I go live every Monday night from 8 to like, I don't know, whenever, till like 10. And I just talk to everybody and make sound effects when people join the chat. Tonight's topics were, how was your week? And also, do you think that micro wrestling is ethical? We ask the important questions here on Karl's Chicken Channel. We were talking about prank calls. We were talking about prank calls a lot earlier. How awesome how funny prank calling is, and how it's like a lost art form. I remember exactly what we did, me and my friend. There was this girl named Amy Sisler. It was like Sisler, not Sizzler, Sisler, and this was back when Sizzlers was a place. And we called her family, and we pretended that we thought it was Sizzlers. You know, we were like, hey, do you have the all-you-can-eat buffet? And then we thought that was really funny. I guess it was funny. But not compared to the Jerky Boys and these other prank callers. Oh my god. Yeah. Watch the wheelchair, please. Watch the wheelchair, please. Watch the wheelchair, please. Funkler's video yesterday. I found most of them. Okay. Little inside joke there. I love inside jokes. I hope to be a part of one someday. Yeah, you guys rock. If you follow me in here too, I'll follow you back. I have two different YouTube accounts because I like for viewing, I like my algorithm to be, a certain way. Because I mainly do only watch YouTube. I don't have cable anymore. We have a Netflix subscription here, obviously, and I have a Amazon Prime, but really YouTube is it. I could survive with just YouTube and be fine. I feel like you get more if you get news faster. I don't know. Oh yeah. So, oh my God, I'm sorry. We're taking Philly Captain to Asbury Park on Wednesday, I believe. That's the plan. Jay's got a new video up tomorrow, probably. Good. I should have YouTube Premium. You know what I got recently that I should have gotten a long time ago? The Wawa rewards card. I've been going to Wawa for 20 plus years. I mean, basically ever since I started driving, I think they've been around. I clearly remember going to them in early 2000s. I remember getting sandwiches there in 2001. So it had to have been the 90s. Yeah, and for whatever reason, I guess they maybe they came out with their rewards program at the same time that everybody else was doing it, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing any of that shit, And but here's the thing: is that I go to Wawa every fucking day, and I've already gotten something out of doing the rewards, and I just signed out for it. Yes, Jay, you gotta watch that. It's not that scary. It's not like I don't know. It's got some jump scares, and it's got some but it's more of I think more of a psychological movie. And I know that there's going to be sequels, so it's good. It was done really good, and I'm really looking forward to the next one. I'll see the next one in the theater, I hope. But I wound up buying it on Amazon Prime, and I actually had enough points, so I didn't have to pay anything for it. So that was nice. I think I paid $1 or something for it. It's $25 for a new movie on Amazon. You can either rent it for 20 or you can pay 25. Disclosure Day? Nah. I'm exit 8. I don't know, I might have seen that. Obsession. I keep hearing about Obsession, that Obsession was good. Oh, we got a vignette for Big Cass, but no Enzo. They gotta bring back Enzo. Wait, what? Disclosure Day? I don't know. I just... I don't know. I just don't know about that whole psyop thing. I feel like it's all just, I don't know, distraction day. That's what it should be. Distraction day. Dude, Enzo is amazing. I have a picture. If you go on my Instagram, I have a picture with Enzo from a couple years ago. I did an indie show with Grim, and he was on it. I don't ever mark out, but like I'm like, this guy brought me back into wrestling, and now I'm actually in wrestling, and I'm wrestling on a show with him. So you're goddamn right. I'm gonna take a photo with him. And he was cool. He was cool about it. He was very cool about it. He's not the asshole that everybody makes him out to be. I mean, maybe he is. Maybe he is or was at one time when he was in WWE. Maybe it went to his head because he was on fire. He was on fire there for a while. Like I said, it brought me back into watching wrestling and loving wrestling, because it was like, what is he gonna say next? What is this guy gonna say? You know, he would come out with these things, and then we'd be quoting them for the next couple of weeks. You know, and it was his timing, his comedic timing was so good. You know, he'd be like, if getting your ass beat, if I had a dime for every time I get my ass beat, I would have 0 dimes. You know, shit like that. We got Rey Mysterio and Ethan Page now. Oh. Oh. Rey just did my move. Yeah, Jay, did you go live? I didn't see it. If you did go live, it didn't come up. I didn't get a notification. Premiere. Huh? Yeah, I think I want to use the shorts for like jokes, like when I think of something throughout the day that is just funny, just blurting it out and saying it and putting it in a short. I think that's a good way to do that. Oh, the kids love the live chats, man. They love getting in there. Ooh. Dude, Rey Mysterio and his stem cell knees. Look at him go. Oh my god. You can go in the car, Jay. Do it from the car. That'd be fun. You could do it like, you could make it like, have like a little backdrop in your car or something. Like make like a sheet with like a painting or like a map of Pennsylvania or something on it. You know what I mean? Like a big picture of like Governor Tom Ridge, and just put it back there, so it's like we know as PAJ. We need guitars. They both play guitars, the Kramer brothers. Who are those guys? If this community definitely feels like It feels like a little bit like the wrestling community. Watch the wheelchair, please. Yeah, I'll get him like a little. I'll push him around. I'll push him around in Asbury Park, um, with a guitar or a ukulele or something, and he can just play. You know, watch the wheelchair, please, and beg for change. Ugh. Yeah, I wonder what the Kramer Brothers Spotify sales looks like. You know, I mean, it might be good, but like, you know how much Spotify pays? They pay like, you know, -4 cents per stream. Yeah, I don't know why he wants to go to Asbury. I'm fine with that because there's actually an arcade I want to go to there. I want to go to Silver Ball Arcade. I've never been there. They have like all old games and pinball machines. I'll have to make up a raw chicken family shirt. Never been to Asbury. It's interesting. Yeah, Bruce Springsteen. Um, it's, you know, I'd say parts of Asbury are a little sketchy, but like the main part of like and I think they're redoing or they either redid or are redoing that big convention hall on the boardwalk there. The only thing I can say about Asbury is it's pretty much just like every other boardwalk, except it has the stone pony off of it, which is like not on the boardwalk. It's like down on like a corner, and then there's like a big outside venue across that. So like venue, boardwalk, ocean. And it's like at one end there's like a weird round building, and then at the other end there's like a convention hall. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. And we're back. The round building used to be a Howard Johnson? Really? What was it before that? Was it something before that too? It seems like an old building. I'll have to do my chicken sandwich review down there somewhere. So maybe we could go to the Stone Pony. Maybe they have food there. Man, Rey Mysterio's freaking so good. Power slam? No, you're not going to win with a power slam, my friend. Oh! Man, these guys are having a good match. So clean. Everything's so clean. Glad to hear it, Jay. It's a horn. A music horn. Anybody ever seen that movie? Outside Providence? Really funny, from the late 90s. It was one of those movies that, like, it was like a coming of age movies, kind of like Dazed and Confused, but for like people my age, coming up in like 98, 99. Uh-oh. Yeah, I guess a chicken cheesesteak could count. Thank you. What kind of ice cream do you got?
There was a whole nother scoop on top,
Well,
but I ate it. I'm just kidding. That one is chocolate, peanut butter,
oh my god.
chocolate pretzel, peanut butter or something.
I got ice cream all over my face.
You should have seen how big this was. Mine was like this tall.
Yeah.
I owe you for this. And I owe you for the steak.
Alright, enjoy.
Thank you.
Your life.
Thank you.
9 people. Not bad. Hi guys. Enjoy your ice cream
Back to 10
visuals.
people.
Thank you.
We're gonna watch this. Bye.
Alright. No, outside Providence. He the kid like sneaks in to get his jazz instrument. And it like falls out of his jacket in front of his in front of his dad and his dad's friends that are playing poker. And he's like, "It's a horn. It's a music horn." Yeah, Jay, I probably won't be live when you get back. But maybe. Who knows? Thanks for stopping by. Asbury is a shockingly important music place. The Stone Pony is an icon, but Springwood Avenue was a mecca of jazz and soul music for many decades. Huh. I don't know the town very well. I did go to a few shows at the House of Independence, which is somewhere in downtown Asbury. That's cool. I like Jersey. Honestly, I've had, I don't know. It seems better than PA. I feel like nothing gets done in PA because it's a Commonwealth. So like nothing ever changes. And like New Jersey is like very progressive, and like things change all the time. I'm not talking shit on Jay. I'm just saying. You know what else is an important music town? New Hope. Honestly, I don't care about that. I'd rather pump my own gas. Honestly, I don't want to wait for the guy to come over. Right. Yep. Yeah, you're right. It's like a void. Yeah, it's like a void between the two cities. Harrisburg's all right though. I mean, at least we don't have John Fetterman over here. What a fucking letdown that guy was. I don't know when people are just going to realize that politicians just never do what they say they're going to do. And then they just lie and there's no consequences. So what the fuck is the point? No, you're not getting my cone. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know where to start with that whole thing. You think it was a stroke? I've heard theories that say that it was a stroke. That he never really came back from that. And yeah, we don't even need to talk about it, but like, how is it that like if you did a poll, you know, I'd say like 95% of people would say they think Mitch McConnell's dead. You can't get proof that an elected official is either alive or dead. Alright, yeah, that's I am a jazz cigarette enjoyer as well. If you didn't know. Couldn't tell by my tie-dyed shirt. They're not even doing that. They're not even trying to make it seem like he's alive. They posted a picture with like a proof of life picture with the newspaper with the date showing like a hostage situation. And then the only other thing we have is that he was taken away in an ambulance in what looked like a body bag. I guess it's all because of the midterm elections. You know, I guess that's what that all has to do with. Like, why can't we tell we need to like hold on and keep this seat as long as we can because we're gonna lose it if we don't. Yeah, dude. I saw clips of him from like 2 or 3 years ago where he just totally went silent on camera. Yeah, they say they accidentally put him in a body bag. They accidentally didn't try to save his life at all and just wheeled him away. Whoops. I don't know. There's a fundamental flaw in our system, and I think it's becoming ever so clear every day. And I don't know what you do to prevent it from happening. I don't know. Yeah, like two or 3 years ago, the guy was like glitching out behind the microphone, and now you're saying he's fallen down a bunch of times, and he's. It's just so weird to me that, yeah, when you come in here, if you want to be in the RCF, you gotta burn a JC. How's that sound? So they just brought the Usos out to have them do their music and have everybody do the little yeet thing, and then that's it. They always look like they always have this look on their face, like they're like straining to figure out what's going on right now, like thinking really hard. I don't like it. It seems forced. Anyway, yeah, subscribe to, if you if you want to follow my wrestling. I mean, I'll talk about it on here, but I'm not probably going to post anything wrestling related on here. The channel that I'm on is called Silly Super Pop. That evolved. So it started as this guy, this is my friend Dave, who started a YouTube channel way back when, and it was like his grandfather. It was like him doing funny videos with his grandfather, and then like back when YouTube was basically first starting. And then that evolved into him doing action figure videos, so it became Grimm's Toy Show. And then it became Grimm's Toy Show Wrestling, so it's GTS Wrestling. But the channel is stuck with the original, which is called Silly Super Pop. He posts like 3 times a week. It's obnoxious wrestling, you know what I mean? Like, it is like, back when you used to pass through the channels and you hear Vince McMahon yelling, you hear all the yelling. That's what we're doing, the obnoxious wrestling thing, and I think we do it really well. I'll probably post a clip, maybe a clip and a link on my Instagram. Follow me on there. I don't want to. Yeah, so looks like I got a couple days of going down to the beach. I know that there's plans for my character on the show going forward, so um, it's kind of a commitment thing too. Yes. Oh God. If you like comedy, it's definitely more geared towards like comedy wrestling than fighting wrestling. Definitely more comedy and more edginess than the shit you see on TV. Yeah, so he's got like a million subs, you know, and it just goes to show you that like the audiences don't translate really. You can be on a show that has 1 million subscribers and start your own thing, and nobody's gonna follow you there. They don't know you're there. And I don't like to just promote my own stuff, you know, like when I'm on your show, I'm on your show. I'm not doing it for me. I mean, I'm doing it for me, but I'm not like trying to promote my own brand necessarily when I'm on your show. I'm promoting your brand. Yeah, most of the roster on GTS right now, I know very well, and are good friends of mine, and it's a really solid group of people. And honestly, I think that Grimm is like Paul Heyman. If I'm being completely truthful, I don't. He does basically all the work of an entire WWE writing crew, production crew. Yeah, it's low budget, but like he does everything. And it's like Monday Night Raw. He's airing 3 times a week, no matter what. You know, it doesn't stop. Actually, today there was a, I can talk about this because it aired today, but the latest episode on there, there was a guy that maybe you guys might have heard of, but maybe not. Yes, exactly. Yeah, low budget is the way to go. Low budget, lower effort. Don't get hung up on details. Don't get hung up on perfection because it doesn't exist. Low Life Louie, his name is. He was a deathmatch guy. He did a lot of really gross, disgusting things in wrestling, but like that was his thing. It was kind of a shock value type deal. And I think he was around like the 90s. He's one of the first deathmatch guys. Karl Martin. Oh my God. Welcome. The Honorable Dr. Karl Martin. Karl Martin was my original manager at the Monster Factory and brought me into the Monster Factory. And now he lives out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Out near PAJ. Nice. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. I'm just like trashing WWE and like Jacob Fatu looks good. Looks like he lost some weight. Oh, perfect. That's perfect for you. Oh, Dr. Karl Martin in the house. There we go. He gets the sound effect for sure. We could do it. We do an even weirder one for Dr. Karl. Ooh. Wow. That's perfect for you. That's you could probably buy it and start your own unstable Dr. Karl's school for the differently abled. Mick Foley. Yeah. Everybody loves Mick. Yeah, I saw Cactus Jack on the Indies long before he was ever in WWE. I remember seeing Cactus Jack and like Terry Gordy. I think it was Terry Gordy, or I don't think it was Terry Funk. I think it was Terry Gordy in some fed that was on syndicated TV back in the day. Thank you. Kodiak's back temporarily in GTS Wrestling. It's probably not for the long haul, but just for now. I don't want to give anything away. Long live unstable. That's what I say to that. That was my faction at the Monster Factory, if anybody doesn't know. It was called Unstable. Which is great because it's a stable. Yes. It's got to be red too. I've decided that if anybody gives me a ball that's not red, I don't understand why. Why does get it out of my sight? It's such an easy gimmick, Karl. Remember when we at the 2300 show when Vincent found out about my gimmick? He was like, "Oh, this is going to be easy." It would have been easy if we had all our time. It's a fun character to do. It's easier, I think, I don't know if I talked about this before, but it's easier for me to do Kodiak. Yeah, dude, just a few more minutes. Whatever. It's kind of like, it's kind of opposite the way I am in normal life, I think. I don't know. So it's easier to separate the identity things. Maybe I'm just putting too much thought into that. I just feel like that wrestling fucks with people's identities, and they don't even realize that it's happening. Most of them, until they have to walk away, until they get injured, and they don't. Then they start realizing, you know. You don't know who you are anymore, almost. I had that happen a couple of times. It sucks. Yeah. It's somebody else. I don't feel much pain, honestly. There was one time in this match I had the other day was, I think we probably went close to 15. 10 to 15, somewhere in there. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't that long. Maybe I was just. I just took. I remember taking one bump that I felt rocked on, and I don't know. It's whether it's because I'm not used to bumping or what if I landed on something or what, but. And it was one of those times where I had to kind of lay there and make sure I was all right for a couple seconds, and then I might have been knocked out. I don't know, but something brought me back, and I was fine. And I even forgot about it until afterward. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot that happened. And then people were like, oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. For me, it's not necessarily justifying the pain. It's more justifying the energy and time that you put into it that, comes back in other ways. But it's also like, Karl, it's like your family. Yeah, it can be. It can be, and it doesn't have to be though. That's the thing. I'm trying to boundaries. It's definitely like a place where boundaries are tested and pushed, and you have to set them. Yeah, definitely, absolutely. Yeah, every place is like that too, and that's part of why it makes it easy for people to take advantage of, because everybody's looking for a home, because we're all misfits in our own way. We don't fit in here or there, or family, whatever, and then you get people that are vulnerable, and then unfortunately, I think it's almost like human nature to abuse that. But I'm trying to validation, connection, and validation, and I don't know, it's so complicated. And it's all we just want to entertain, really. We just want to. I pretty much fell into this shit. If you would have told me when I was younger that I would take this shit on when I was the age that I was, I would have. But my whole thing is you gotta, if you have you have something that you can take advantage of, or an opportunity, not someone or something to take advantage of, but an opportunity to take advantage of. You may only get that opportunity once. You will most likely only get that opportunity once. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say it. It's almost 100% certain that you're only going to get that opportunity once. And I always wanted to do it. But unfortunately, I think that the environment that I'm in is it's still a little different. And the path that I'm trying to forge is a little different too. I'm not trying to go the route of the wrestler. I'm really trying to go the route of the YouTuber, because that's the future, man. Yeah, everybody's doing it, but is everybody doing it good? No. Thank you. You know what? You know what I did? I hit him up and I said, David, I need you to do an intro for my channel. I'll pay you. And I said, just this is what I want you to say. And he literally sent it to me in like 5 minutes. Yeah, it's perfect. He nailed it. First take. I'm sure he would love to do more commission stuff like that if he could. Thank you. Yeah, David Washington rules. If you haven't subscribed to David Washington's channel, you should definitely do that. He kind of does. I actually am inspired by him too, because he has a good format. He does his he has like an almost like a news kind of like his episodes are like, but then he goes live and it's like a different format, and then his little shorts are like DJ Wash in a minute, you know. He's got a good format going, and he just is consistent, and that's what it takes these days. I look up to different people now for different reasons, and like consistency is one of the things that I have always had an issue with, but other people, you know, I'm very very inspired by other people's consistency. I'm missing callers. What's my streets of Philadelphia? Oh. Yeah, it's like he has like a 70s, 80s kind of news vibe. He's younger than me. Yeah, dude, his knowledge with that stuff is insane. What's my streets of Philadelphia? Oh man, I don't know. I'm looking at my books. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I know. It's a good way to fill time. And it's, you know, it's just content. It's not all good. Some of it's just filler. But we have to do it. We have to stay consistent. Oh. Raquel Rodriguez versus Sol Ruca. I'm a fan of Sol Ruca, but Raquel Rodriguez must have got hit in the nose or something, and she's all bloody. Yeah, the Quizmaster. That's my favorite thing that he does. And I'm trying to tell him, like, dude, if you could just get your audio levels right, it would be so much better, because I have to constantly like turn it down and turn it up because like the music's super loud, your voice is super low. Yeah, the Quizmaster is definitely my favorite part too. I love the music and stuff. It's just I think it just needs to be leveled out in order for it to be whatever. Me nitpicking other people's work. Definitely subscribe to DJ Wash. DJ Wash 5, I believe it is. And he's been doing this for a long time too. He's been like experimenting with like different kinds of like videos and stuff since probably like the early 2000s. Yeah. That's good. I always feel like, I don't know. everybody takes criticism differently, and whenever like I'm from wrestling, so like to me, criticism means you care. That's something I learned really early on. It was like if somebody says something, that means they care enough to help you get better. And that's how I see it. And I don't ever want to tear anybody's shit down, but it's like, if you could just make these little changes, you'd be really, really, that would really help a lot. But like, it's just, I don't know, interpersonal relations. I don't think I have super chats yet, Carl. I'm that new. I don't think I have it yet. I don't think I've unlocked it. That'll be nice when we can do that. Somebody sent me somebody in there, I know who it was. I don't know if I should put them on blast or not. But somebody who follows my channel, that from John's channel, actually sent me money to get a phone gimbal because he knew that I didn't have. I could tell by the way I was walking or whatever that I didn't have one, and and yeah, so that was really nice, and I kind of feel like you could do that with David too, like. It was a nice way of saying, oh, you can't find David Washington? Try DJ Wash 5. All like one word. Yeah, so maybe we could do that with David, like. It was a subtle way of criticism, but like sending me money, it's like I thought he was just sending me money to like send me money, and then I was like, oh, it's okay, like he's saying like I need to work on this, and this is for that. Yeah, that it was really awesome, and I immediately see the Kimberly, the Nick just put it in the chat. K DJ Wash 5. Okay, so it's like KYW is the K before there. Yeah, I was very appreciative, and I went out and y'all, you too, Carl. Thanks for stopping by. You got my number and my Facebook and everything. Hit me up. And there's another guy in here, Jay, that's I think out near you. He's really cool. He's a YouTuber, Pennsylvania Jay. I think he's out kind of near you. You're out near Reading now, right? It's not that far. Yeah, I went out and like I said, I went on Amazon right away and bought the thing, that was exactly the amount of money he sent, and it's helped tremendously. Yeah. Well, but the way that I interpreted it, it wasn't criticism, but it was like I had to think about it. You know what I mean? Like I was like, oh, like somebody sent me money, and then I'm like. And then the tag note said, and I'm thinking like, what was it about the video that caused that? You know what I mean? Like, and I thought maybe it was the dash cam, but I'm grateful it wasn't. It was just walking with my phone. That's the same thing with that's what we should do. That's what I should do for David. Or something, next time he does a live stream. Like, I don't know if he has super chats yet or not. I think we're both like in the new YouTuber zone, which I don't know how long it's gonna take to get out of that, but whatever. I'm This is a consistency thing. This isn't a get rich quick thing, you know. Oh, that's right outside Reading, isn't it? I think I actually know where that school is. Ooh, that looked painful. I think I know. I think I remember because my sister lived. I don't know if my sister's in the chat now. She might be. She watches my videos. Oh, that's an interesting story. So yeah, I was married for a while, and my marriage fell apart in like 2013, and I wound up leaving in 2015, and I went and lived with my sister. She lived out near Reading, and I lived with her for like 6 to 8 months or something like that, and very grateful for that time, and to kind of, you know, figure things out in a safe environment. It's nice. But yeah, that's where I think I know about the Wilson High School. Papa Meat, he talked about how his art seemed to flounder, and then one day it took off. No, I don't know about Papa Meat. Yeah, it's just that's the hardest part is making stuff that and I don't really feel like that about my videos yet, that they're like, you know, great works of art, you know what I mean? I haven't really. Yes. Yeah, she lived in Sinking Springs. Now she lives in South Carolina. Yeah, like to me, it's like when I create, I want to show off stuff. Wrestling, it's not that hard to do. You can show clips. You can take clips and show them off. With music, it's a little harder. Other YouTube stuff is part of that. All right, I'll keep it. I'll put a pin in that. Okay. I swear I remember driving past there. And it looks like a traditional kind of school, like an older like high school. It seems to me that it had like an older sign and like an older look to it. Set up, kind of off the road a little bit. I'm probably describing like every school in existence. So the interesting story was, this morning I was thinking about my dad, and he passed away in 2017. And I was thinking about things like pretty heavily, things I hadn't really thought about before, you know, and about like my childhood and my parents and the effect that they had on me and everything, and I, you know, had this like deep, heavy, like inner conversation with myself, and then my phone rings, and I never answer my phone. Unless I know that it's a real number, I'm not answering it, because 9 times out of 10 it's a fucking scam or something. So I answer the phone because I recognize the number as a local Doylestown, PA number. And like, what are the odds of this happening? This was a law firm that my dad hired in 2014. So 12 years ago, he made a deposit on a lawyer, and the only half the money was used. Like, okay, that's so then I'm thinking, is this a scam? Are they just trying to get my bank account number? You know what I mean? Oh, you've got money that you need to claim. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. So then I'm thinking like, it's just, check the number checks out. So I called my sister to let her know, and then she's gonna handle it from there. But like, what are the odds? What are the odds of that happening? Like, it was literally within minutes of, and I was talking to Laura about it too. I was talking to her about the thoughts the ideas, the thought process I was having, and literally 5 minutes later, my phone rings for something that's 12 years old. It just blew my mind. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I believe when it comes to that kind of stuff. I guess I don't know. That's exactly what it's. I don't know. I don't know. All I do know that when he passed away, I was working, and I was working in like a little, not a closet, but like a little stairwell area, and I stood up, and it was almost like I stood up too fast, but I didn't stand up too fast. I just stood up, and I stood there, and like everything, like, I don't know how to put this, but like it was almost like everything became more, like there was more dimension to everything all of a sudden, and it was like everything kind of shifted. It was like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was like a very like distinct like visual and a feeling, and I didn't know at that point, but my sister called me, within. Now it would have taken some time for them to call her and then for her to call me. So I think she might have called me 10, 15 minutes after that happened, and I swear that was when he passed away, because it was so weird. The dude abides. Hell yeah. Yeah, and then nowadays more than ever, it really feels like the Wizard of Oz, like where the curtain's been pulled up and everybody sees that it's just some guy, with his own insecurities. See, this Wingstop commercial makes me angry because it looks really good, and I know that it's not nearly as good as it looks. Oh no, they're not remaking The Last House on the Left, are they? It's called The Last House. Oh man. No, I don't think it is. Does anybody know that movie? From the 70s, I think it was. Late 70s. Last House on the Left. Awful. Terrible. Upsetting. Do not recommend. Food cosmetologist. What? I am ready for a chicken sandwich, though. It's about chicken sandwich o'clock. Oh, yeah. Sorry. My brain, like, I forget things I said 3 seconds ago. It's because of the jazz stuff. The jazz cigarettes. I think I have a pretty good memory. I'm just kind of scatterbrained, and like I have a hard time with the short term stuff. But like, I think my memory's pretty good. Making wings look good is one thing, but like making Wingstop wings look good is another. I don't know. It all just tastes like way too much seasoning to me. Like, it doesn't even taste like there's no chicken anymore. It's just complete lemon pepper, like straight up Hawaiian. Yeah. Don't waste. I mean, I don't know. If you want to try their chicken sandwich is okay. It's just like saturated in fake seasoning, and I don't think there's any way to change that. I went through a little like kick where I was going there, getting the boneless wings, but it's like you know like that thing you get it that one last time, and you're like, yeah, I'm never doing this again. You know what I'm never doing again? McDonald's. I think I'm completely done with McDonald's. The last time I went to the McDonald's was a couple weeks ago, and I just wanted a little something. I didn't want anything big. So I got 2 snack wraps. I pull up to the thing, I pay. And don't you know, the person comes out and says, would you mind pulling up to, you know, whatever spot? I'll come right out with your food. And I'm like, there's no one here. It's 2 snack wraps. You're gonna make me go up and pull into the waiting spot? I waited for like 10 minutes for 2 snack wraps in the waiting spot. And it's like, I'm not gonna give them shit because they're just doing their jobs, but like, I'm not gonna waste my money and my time for crap and bad service. Yes, McDonald's fries are okay. You're right. The fries are good, and you get a shake, and you take a bite of the fries and the shake, and I know and the nuggets. I know. Me and McDonald's go way back. Yeah. Yeah, it's so. And the thing is, like, it was fine when it was cheaper, but now it's not. It's not cheap anymore. And that was the thing recently that I was like, all right, I'm not going back there again. I will just go to Wawa. You can make those fries at home really easily and more healthy too. You can just get some of those thin cut fries, throw them in the air fryer. I don't know. I think I'm done with McDonald's. And I was talking about getting the Wawa rewards card. It's so funny. Like I went there today and I got 2 chicken sandwiches because I was hungry, and I got 2 iced teas. And I think I already got money off my stuff from the points, and I just got it the other day. So hopefully this is the start to great savings. The salad bar, yeah, the Wendy's Super Bar. Everybody loved that. I've never heard anyone say anything bad about the Wendy's Super Bar, although I'm sure that lots of people got sick from it. But nobody will admit it because nobody wants to talk badly about the Super Bar. And the Solarium, the Wendy's Solarium. Those were the days. And there's like, oh yeah. I was actually going to go to Taco Bell the other night, and I couldn't bring myself to do it. I don't remember what I did instead. I survived on soft tacos in high school. My high school had just gotten like a renovation, and we had like a new state-of-the-art cafeteria. I don't know. I think Wendy's has baked potatoes. Don't get me started on Chipotle. That's another one that I like. I went to every so often. I used to use a laundromat that was right next to a Chipotle. So when I used the laundromat, I would go get Chipotle. But dude, it all just tastes like Chipotle. It doesn't taste like anything different. No matter what you get, it's always the same. Why does it smell like food? It smells like food. No one. Five Guys is decent. I used to hate on Five Guys, but Five Guys fries are always really good and hot, and they have vinegar to dip them in, and not just ketchup, which is always a plus for me. The trick with Five Guys is you get the small burger. Their fries are my favorite fries. They're never not good. They're always good. The burgers are, their fries are worth going there. They take their burger and they like mash it up into a fucking tennis ball. And I don't know why. Like why? And then they dump all the fries on top. Like it's some kind of genius marketing scheme. Yeah, malt vinegar does rule. No! Then you're paying even more. You get the small one. It's only like $7 or $8, and you get everything on it. Everything that they'll give you for free. Just get it all in there. And then you get a small fry because they'll automatically like put a large one in there anyway. Yeah, I was converted on Five Guys. I used to think they were a total ripoff, but now I'm a fan. It really doesn't make sense to go to fast food anymore. I get most, if I need to go out and get something to eat, I just go to Wawa because I know that I can find something that's decent and it's affordable. I think somebody's cooking. It's a little late for that, but it smells like somebody's cooking. Yeah, it is just as expensive as a sit-down restaurant. That's one of the things I'm learning doing this channel is is that what it is? It's popcorn? I thought somebody took a shit or something. I'm like, oh God, please tell me the dog didn't take a shit down here again. Oh, it was good. It had like chocolate covered pretzels in it or something. Yeah, it was good. Thank you. I'm really liking I really like Cherry Garcia right now. That's probably my favorite ice cream. That fudgy flan that they had was really fucking good too. I think they discontinued that though. They put like whole half cherries in the Cherry Garcia, and there's like a lot of them. It's nice. Ooh. The ice cream was from Don and Bert's, which is like a little ice cream stand in Paulsboro. Little family-owned deal. Yeah, if you haven't hit like and subscribe, I just gotta say that every so often. It's like the tagline. There's this one place there's a couple places on my way out to Tom's River that I really want to stop. Yes, locally owned for a long time, family owned for a long time. There's a place called, I think, Johnson's Farm. They have a corn ice, I believe it's called. It's like corn ice cream. I really want to try that. Look up Life Raft Treats. They have fried chicken ice cream. Oh my god. Alright. 12 likes. Yeah, mom and pop shops are where it's at. The chains, that's one thing, like Wawa, yeah, it's consistent and it's affordable. But there's no reason to go experimenting with other fast places because they're all crap. Unless we go to a different state or a different area, you know. I want to try the indie shops because there's enough of them, and they're the ones that need the support too. These chains don't need fucking support. The places that like the Classy Cow, you know. Yeah, Johnson's Farm. They have one in Washington Township, or Don and Bert's. Yeah, Johnson's Farm, exactly. And then there's another one on the way out there. It's like Evergreen Dairy Bar. That place is like always packed. And that was in a movie that I saw, actually. There was a movie that was about when the War of the Worlds was aired. And so when the War of the Worlds was aired on the radio, it originally was supposed to have taken place somewhere near Princeton, New Jersey. And there's a movie called Weird New Jersey, and that place, the Evergreen Dairy Farm, is in that movie. And I remember seeing it, but they changed the name in it, I think. It has a different name, but it's the same exact place. I drive past it every week. I always want to stop there, but it's like every time I go by, it's busy. And then or it's closed. It's either closed or busy. But I definitely want to try corn ice cream. That sounds like it could be really good. And fried chicken ice cream sounds really good too. Is that like a online place, or is that like you can't ship ice cream? I have to be in person. I used to look forward to going to Christy says, I love going to the Buccaneer in Avalon. They gave lots of ice cream. Hell yeah. Watching The Conjuring. Oh my goodness. I hope Augie's not watching. He'll be like, oh yeah, I'll watch, and then the first noise that happens, and he'll be like, oh, I'm done. Alright, I'm out. But we wanted to watch Five Nights at Freddy's at one time. It was like the phone rang, and then he was like, I'm done. That's cool. Yeah, corn ice cream. Yeah, I rented that too. For him to not watch it. Olivia says, I got popcorn, I'm ready for anything. Nice. The Conjuring is popular within the chat. The Raw Chicken family, as we are called. Nice. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to sleep tonight, big time. Cause last night, um, shit. See, that's the bad thing is I read the chat and then I forget what I'm gonna say. Ugh. Dude, me too. I mean, yeah. I mean, I can't deal with the heat. Is it the heat? Does he get affected by the heat? For me, it's like my stuff's more mental, and it's more that I don't like. I can't deal with the heat outside, and I'm on a couple different meds, so like it just keeps me inside. Yeah. Good night, Laura. Thanks for stopping by. The dog just scared the poops out of me. The the poops. The multiple poops. I'm so over I'm so over the summertime, man. I'm ready for cooler temps. I'm ready for winter time. Bring it on. Yeah, how about I should have brought this up when Mike was in the chat. But how about Carly Simon? Good night, Olivia. Thanks for popping in. The Carly Simon thing today. It's big news. It's crazy because she's become one of my favorite singers lately in the last few months. Everybody always says like Joni Mitchell or like who was the chick from Stevie Nicks, but I like Carly Simon. I don't know, something like extra soulful about her. She has Parkinson's. She got diagnosed with Parkinson's. I think she's, how old is she? Did I see she was 71? Or, I'm not sure how old she was. She was either 70 or 80. Yeah. Dude, I'm getting to be the age where I like, let's just say that like I looked through my Facebook friends list not too long ago and oh wow, she's 83. Wow. I have so many people on my friends list that have died. And it made me think about like I'm trying to clean up my friends list and like yeah, that's yeah, 83. She probably looks great too. Shit. Lost that train of thought again. Oh well. Parkinson's, Carly Simon, de-aging. Oh well. Well, Raw's over. Been over for a while. Oh my god, I've been on for almost 3 hours. Oh my god. You guys are crazy for staying here for this long. Facebook friends. What? Oh. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I have a lot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's probably why I drifted off, because it's just you know, it's not really like happy shit. But like, so the guy that trained me in wrestling originally, um, he's 53 now, and he's doing. It's like The Wrestler. If you haven't seen The Wrestler, A Burning Beard, this is for you. If you haven't watched the movie The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke, go do that. If you're looking to understand wrestling, especially on the independent level. We do it because we love it, and it becomes your family. If Dr. Karl was still in here, he would understand. I mean, hell, like where I'm living right now is, I live next to the Monster Factory. The kids that live, that, you know, Laura's nephews and nieces that were fans of mine at the Monster Factory, I literally was adopted by the fans, wrestling fans. So the guy that trained me he's getting, and he's retired a couple of times. He's had back surgery, he's had knee surgeries. He had something else, like I don't know. He's had a number of health things, and like, I just know the amount of stuff he has to take just to get by, and he probably won an Oscar for it, because it was a fucking phenomenal performance and movie. I've watched it so many times. Like, it's one of those movies that like all wrestlers know, like the entire dialogue to it. You know, we know all the little jokes in it, and everything's, we've internalized it. So you just, if that gives you an idea of that movie gives you an idea of what it's like for an aging wrestler. You know, somebody who's broken down and can't really go anymore, but continues to do it because it's the only thing keeping them alive. You know, like, these people are, it's the only source of outlet or hope that they have in their life. And I don't know, passion. Glow was great, but I don't know, I'm just worried. I'm worried about that guy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm worried about him passing away, and that's gonna be, I don't know. I worry about a lot of people, but like, I don't know. Specifically when I know someone's pushing themselves that hard at that age, and I don't know. Yeah, it is. I know. Yeah. And that's what I thought too. And that was one of the, actually, like, The Wrestler was kind of influential in me getting into wrestling as well. Because I was like, fuck it. Like, do what you love, Glow was great because Mark Maron. I mean, there's other reasons. The two main actresses that played the two main chicks were really good too. But Mark Maron is like up there in my favorite comedians. As I'm looking at Louis C.K.'s ridiculous thing on, I watched most of that, and I have to say that I didn't think it was that funny. He's always funny. He's always got like real witty, good timing and everything. But like I could tell that he was toned down, and that he was kind of uncomfortable trying to be toned down because of what happened before. I like Louis C.K. I don't know. I feel like he's been bastardized a little bit. Maybe rightfully so. But yeah, go watch The Wrestler. Anybody in here that hasn't watched it, go watch it. And that's your required required reading for the week. There's a guy in that movie named Necro Butcher who like a few years ago had cancer, and he like almost died, and now he's back and he's doing deathmatch wrestling again. It's just what we do. It watches The Wrestler, or else it doesn't get the chicken again. It's definitely a dark movie, But to me, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's controversial, I guess. People like warm, fuzzy endings, or they like endings that have finality. I mean, it is the definition of the word. But, like, I've found that, like, people don't really like movies that end in a way that's open to interpretation. And in the, I won't give away the ending, but the ending is kind of left open to interpretation, I guess. And, you can see it as, you can see it as tragic, or you can see it as beautiful. It's life. I think that movie was based on a couple different wrestlers' lives stories. I think Jake Roberts was one. I think Jerry Lynn was one, and I don't know who. There might have been a third one. I don't remember who it was. And the guy that did that was Darren Aronofsky, who did Requiem for a Dream and Pi. I saw Pi in the late 90s. I don't remember it. I obviously remember Requiem for a Dream because it's traumatizing. That's another one that, like, only approach it if you're feeling, like, very strong mentally, because very, very dark. Alright, dude. We got 7 in the chat. I'll give you guys another fucking for the road, But I've been on for almost 3 hours now. Yeah. I've watched it multiple times, but like it's not something that I've watched it multiple times, mainly to watch it with other people, to say like, oh, you've never seen this, Yeah. Good night. Thank you, Kimberly, for stopping by. Appreciate it. And Burning Beard. I don't know what you guys like to be called. Let me know what you like to be called. I appreciate you guys being in the chat. Hopefully I'll see you next week. Monday at 8 is when we go live. And we shoot the shit. Go Birds.